What's up YouTube, this is Goat, and today I'm bringing you an old game. It's a very old game, it's called Shaiya. It was never very popular because it really was a grind fest, and now it's a super duper popular game. Like, there is lots of people playing that shit. However, it is shit. It's all about money now. The game, it went weird. It went from being fantasy against dragons and, spider women and druids and sort of tree people, and now there's robots in it. Last time I loaded, which I didn't understand, and the maximum level, like I played it years ago, the maximum level was 60. I had a level 60, and then I logged back in and the maximum level had gone up to 70, so I leveled a character to 64, and honestly I couldn't afford to play. I could not. You have to pay for res runes, otherwise your character will get permanently deleted if it dies. You have to use prevent item drops, so as when you get killed by another player in game, because there is no choice but to PvP on this game. If you want to get to the maximum level, you have to be on a PvP map, so you need the prevent item drop. Now, if you're going to be grinding a long time, which I'll admit there was one particular time I was playing for 72 hours straight. I barely even took a break. I went to the toilet. I crashed out at the keyboard a couple of times, trying to get that top level. I hardcore gamed that motherfucker. But last time I was there, I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford basic weapons. I couldn't afford basic armor. I couldn't afford basic upgrades. You are talking people, because it's been exploited and glitched so much that the gear there is worth thousands of dollars. Like, thousands. Not even a joke on that word. Thousands. My old gear used to be worth maybe $300-400, but that was an accumulation of 3 years of playing, of farming to buy stuff. Every now and then, if I had a bit of spare money, like $10 here, $20 there, I'd throw it into the game. And now I could log in and sell all of my stuff, and I wouldn't be able to afford one weapon. However, I'm on a private server today because I wanted to show the game, because it's got my favourite archer class. They're really good. Like, I do like them a lot. So we'll get into the game. I'm going to choose the Alliance of Light because I've nearly always played as the Light. Again, this is a private server. I'm not going to say which one it is unless it pops up on the screen, then yeah. And alright, we create our character. We're gonna call him because it's private server. You don't need to really a banned word, really. Okay, we'll just go with pop. Okay, and then click start game. You log in with your character, which I'm not going to take any time to make him, because like I said, you'll see. Right, if the game will load, it normally loads faster than this. Like, this bar's just like duk, done. There we go, see, done. Right, I tick a little box that's down here. You can't ever see it, but there is a box down here that will close this screen, and you hit escape. You go back to your character screen, because there's 4 different modes. There's easy mode, which you can get to level 30. You don't get any bonuses at all. And there's normal mode, where you get 5 points to spend on stats, and I think it's 3 points to spend on skills. And then you've got hard mode, which you get 7 points for stats and I think 4 for skills. And then ultimate, we're down here with the skill levels. We're gonna go for ultimate. We had to make the hard mode, log in and log out. We're gonna go for Goatron because I've been using that name for years. Male archer. You got loads of different hairstyles, and in game you get an appearance change scroll anyway. A load of different faces. There's no slidey bars or anything. And you've got your height. I always go for the smaller guy because it doesn't make a difference in this game. Alright, let's jump into the game. Now, the item mall, which is the in-game cash shop, I know most people have encountered it, some of you won't. I'm hoping that this, because this used to be a really good game, Yeah, so your 30 days package. Now this stuff you normally have to buy. It's your 30-day res rune, that's $50. Your large 30-day internal endurance, which stops your equipment from running out of endurance. Now when your weapon runs out, you miss a lot. This stops your items dropping on the floor if another player kills you. This Phoenix Charm increases your EXP and gives you teleports points. This stops you from dropping the item that you're actually holding because they made that a factor in the game. And then you've got your standard EXP boost. Now, because it's private server, I'm going to keep making sure that people know that that's what I'm on. You get a load of other stuff as well. What else is there? There's a few bits and bobs. We don't really need any of this. But yeah, right. Alright, K to open your skills. It's like that on every server I've ever played, because for the last 3 years I've been playing private servers. Put that one there. Special. Oh, it feels like I'm gonna sneeze. Let's see if I can hold it in. Yeah, I got that shit. Right, head over, kill a monkey, see what the EXP rate's like. We'll try and kill a monkey. There we go, and you got your tutorial that pops up. That'll tell you loads of crap that you don't need to know. Right, as you can see, it popped us straight to level 10. Now the real game, the official one by Area Games, you're gonna kill maybe 5 or 6 monsters and you'll be level 1. And then it slowly increases. It takes maybe, depending on what class, it can take an hour, 2 hours to get to level 5. And it's really pointless in doing the quests on this game. It genuinely is. They're a waste of your time. They give maybe 1,000 EXP, whereas in the time it takes to run to hand the quest in, if you can find the actual thing you were supposed to do in that quest, then maybe you can waste your time doing quests. I know a lot of people do the quests. I've never been one for doing them. That's why I like these newer games where when you click on the quest it runs you to where you're supposed to go. Like what was one I played? Archlord. I really enjoyed that game, I really did, but I didn't hang around on it for very long because I don't know, I'm busy on Neverwinter, I guess. Now, because we've killed everything here, we can bugger off to the next area. But yeah, this is a basic look at the actual game. Like I would do the official server, but the download is huge. I'd have to make a new account because on the account I've got all of my character slots are filled up. Like there's level 15 PvP, which is, that truly is who's got the most money. That area, it really is who's got the most money. Like they use Gnosis, weapons that are fully enchanted and linked with the maximum items that they can. And then there's level 30 PvP, which it used to be a lot about the skill. Like when I first started playing, everyone kind of knew who I was because I was a little archer. I had level 5 links. Like in this game, the links for your armor are called lapis, or your weapon they're called lapis. I had level 5s, and I used to do a lot of critical damage because I was on an archer. So my character, he hurt. He was squishy as hell, but he hit hard enough for people to be a bit cautious. And a lot of people were like that. There wasn't anyone that was truly overpowered. And then when people started glitching and exploiting and stuff, there was people that went from like me being a fair challenge to people, and people being a challenge to me, to people running up and killing me in one hit, and I couldn't do any damage to them because you get absorption in this game. Every time you enchant your armor, you get 5 less damage, and you can get up to, I don't know if you can do it in the official game, but I've seen people with 19. I've never seen 20, but you can get up to a level 20 enchantment on the actual weapon or the armor, depending on what you're enchanting. Now, I went from hitting up to 1,100 on some people to a couple of the people that were there. I was hitting maybe 200s, and they were hitting me for the 1,000s. The hardest I ever got hit by someone was 2,600, which fucking sucked because I only had 2,300 health. So it just became one of those games that have been ruined by people cheating, which always happens eventually on a game, unless they can catch on to it too quickly. Now, the attacking on this for the archer class, you can't move and shoot. I mean, you can spam the attack button. As you can see, I'm pressing it. Nothing's happening. So you have to stop, and then you can run forwards a little bit. You can hit the button, it'll spin around, you'll hit, and it's basic kiting. I guess it's not the best method in the world. I've played a few games where the combat system is so lovely to play. I've really enjoyed it. Off we picked up an Achilles and a silver axe, neither of which are usable by my class. We'll pop the sprint loss. We will get our stats up. Now, I put all of my stats into dex by accident, but that means I'm not going to miss, so I can't complain. It just means I'll be lower strength later on in the game. As you can see, it's not a heavily populated server. There's no one chatting shit or saying anything about PvP being crap or anything, because the PvP is good in this game, or it can be. Like I played a server a few years back where the PvP was awesome. I was getting maybe 400 or 500 kills in a day. There was one day I got nearly 500 kills in about 25 minutes, because there was an event held by the GM, and that was cool. Like, it was really cool. I enjoyed that. Still nothing usable by me, but we gained a level, so we'll head up here now. The problem I've always had with this game was the standing still of the archer. Like, you can't walk backwards and attack, and you can take a step, attack, take a step, attack, but it really is a waste of time. Like, you may as well just play like this, run in a little bit of a circle. It just slows him down a little bit, and because I accidentally put it all in dex straight away, it increased my dodge, so it's not the worst thing I've ever done in a game. I'm going to be uninstalling this server as soon as I finish with the video, but I know my channel's not big. I just wanted people to see this, because it used to be a beautiful game. It really did. It used to be like the game if you wanted to PvP. Nowadays it's more, if you're rich you can play it, or if you've got friends that play it a lot and they've got a maximum level character, and they've got friends that were hanging around like a year ago when the game got ruined and all the exploits kicked off and all the gold glitches and stuff, and they ended up with a warehouse with like $30,000 worth of gear that they can sell. Maybe it's worth giving it a go, but if not, I wouldn't advise it. I'd go to a private server. I mean, there's plenty of them out there. You check it out on Elite PvPers. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm gonna end it here because I've got another game that I want to play that I just downloaded and it's finishing soon. So anyway guys, I'm Goat, you're awesome, this is Shaiya, and this was my very first MMO RPG. I hope you have an awesome day and enjoy the rest of it. Take care.